Things are gonna get crazy. Hello, hello. Whiskey Cactus here. Back with Trails from Zero. We are like right up against endgame. We are so endgame adjacent. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure this right here, this spot I'm standing in right now, I'm pretty sure this is our opportunity to drop a save. I'm going to drop a backup save. This is where we save scum the bonding events. I'm pretty sure. Because once I go interact with the desk, it's going to set us into like 20 minutes of cutscenes that is going to ultimately have us pick our bonding partner. What I need to do ahead of this, I gotta see what food we have, because I know we have food. I guess it's tools? I guess it's tools. I need CP is what I need. I need my... I don't know if I... There you go. Well, we could try this. There we go. Got one right. We're gonna save scum this. Yes, we are. Yes, we the fuck are. And then we can Courageous Hot Pot again. Let's try Randy. Tio's fine. She's already got over 100. But why do I... Oh. Let's try Randy. There we go. Alright, cool. So I'm going to leave that unsave scummed so that I can do it again on Ellie if I need to. What we're going to do. So here's my plan, right? When I played this game the first time, I did this exact same thing, and I got bonding events with everybody. But I kept Ellie. Ellie was my keep. So I did Randy, I did Tio, and then I did Ellie, and kept Ellie, and played through the rest of the game with that. I did that, so I'm not going to do that again. How's it going, Mr. Synergy? And Gung Ho comes in with Trails in the Sky first chapter release window. Yup. I am very, very much looking forward to that. I'm interested to see what they do with it. Because I fully expect there to... Nobody ever remakes games without changing stuff. So I'm fully expecting there to be changes. But hopefully they won't be anything too crazy. I know they're going to have the Daybreak combat, which is interesting. But, yeah, I saw that trailer. The music was great. The battle music remix was fantastic. So I'm excited about that. Now, for this game, since I want to do it a little bit differently, instead of doing Ellie, I will go with Tio. Just to... It really makes no difference. But, just for differences. So we'll start with Randy, and then we'll load and reload, and then we'll do Ellie, and then we'll reload, and we'll do Tio. And hopefully that won't take the whole stream, and I will mash through the cutscenes as much as possible. Falcom pulls an Atlas. I find it very interesting that we're calling it an Atlas when it's something Pokemon's been doing for 20 years. But yeah, I saw that, and I literally, like, 2 weeks ago, I just finished Ys 10, and, yeah, I don't see myself buying it again. I'm not doing that. I hate that. I hate that as a practice. It sucks. But, it's what it is. It's what it is. 2 files, one black and one white, are placed neatly on the desk. If it works, it would be a massive shame. I mean, it's been working for Atlas, and it was working for Pokemon. I know Pokemon stopped doing it, which is very nice, thankfully. But people buy it. They buy it. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? So they're gonna do it, and either you buy it or you don't buy it. All right. Well, I have a feeling these files are going to contain some answers. Look at the emblem. Could this be the official crest of DG? It's extremely similar to the one we found in the temple. Right at the spot we had to fight off those devils. Oh, I had no idea there was such a place in Crossbell. Yeah, it's similar to the tower you met us at before. Now as for these files. Pass. I don't need to look through the files. I don't need all the answers. Gimme. Alright, well, what do we have here? We have a picture of Hartman. We have some person. We have some more pictures. Looks like there's maybe an orbment or something. We got a picture of the pills, and we got a pie chart with a bunch of things in a language I can't read. Can't believe it. Seems this world is truly beyond saving. According to this file, Hartman was being blackmailed. How interesting. Guess someone must have dug up one of his secrets and forced him to cooperate. What the hell is this part about? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh. Confirming theories. There you go. But we know what paradise was because we learned in the depths of hell. Well, simulated hell, but in the depths of hell, we learned about paradise. What the fuck does it have to do with Hartman? I am not sure. May have been one of the cult's lodges, but I cannot say for sure. Anyway, it's clear that the one behind all this was able to find and exploit the speaker's weaknesses. 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 I mean, they don't know. They don't know what paradise is. How's he supposed to know? He doesn't know. He used that leverage over Hartman to gain Ravach's help in going underground when the cult was wiped out. So Hartman was a customer of paradise. Can we kill him? I want to kill him. Let's kill him. Should we kill him? I think we should kill him. Absolutely unforgivable. Hartman is Speaker of the Diet. How could he be so foolish? Because of people like him, Grandfather's been toiling with his work all these years. Father abandoned both us and Crossbell. Ellie. So there you go. Confirmation. Now that was the theory. Is that a theory that we were, nursing at any point? Paradise was one of the cult's lodges. Now, we know from Trails in the Sky the Third what Paradise was. It was in Star Order 15. Called Paradise. And it was the backstory of Ren. And what happened to Ren. So, one can assume, if we put 2 and 2 together to make 4, Ren was a victim of the cult. Now, we know from this game that Ren was kind of handed off to a friend of the Hayworths in Calvard. Interesting. In Calvard. And when they went to retrieve her after they crawled out of debt, the house had been burned down. And we know from Star Order 15 what happened. Ouroboros went through Paradise and burned it down. So, the new information here, of course, is that was connected to the cult, and Speaker Hartman was a patron. And I haven't thrown up any kind of trigger warnings or anything, but if we remember what Paradise was, we know why we want to murder Speaker Hartman. A black notebook indicates that the St. Ursula Medical College isn't actually the place where Neosis is being manufactured. Plus, the shipment list in there suggests that a substantial amount of the drug is being distributed outside the Mafia as well. Which can only mean that this cultist must have another base of operations elsewhere. Maybe that's where the missing people are being held. Most likely. But where could that be? On top of that, I'm worried about who exactly it is they're sending all those drugs to. You don't think they got Heoa, do you? Sal is not so foolish as to dabble with something as dangerous as this. I'd say possible candidates include some especially reckless pharmaceutical companies. Excuse me. Terrorist cells, Jaeger Corps, or even national intelligence agencies. Well, that makes sense. Grotesque reality of Crossbelt situations becoming more and more apparent. Yeah. We should see what's in the white file, too. No. These are the victims of their rituals 6 years ago. Those sick bastards, how could they do something like this? Sorry, Tio, we have to see what's inside. Please do not apologize. Just continue with your investigation, Lloyd. Okay. Oh, little Tio. Oh, look at little Tio. Fuck. This blows. Certainly have come a long way since then. You sure have. You're much happier these days. That cute smile of yours is proof enough. Even if you were just trying to cheer me up, thank you. Lloyd, please continue. Right. Now, what I'm curious about, coming from the future, what other pictures are in here? Oh. Wait, is that Ren? So she's connected to all of this after all. So that girl is an acquaintance of yours as well. Thinking back, I recall hearing rumors of kidnappings in the Eastern Quarter 6 years ago. His cultists must have been the ones responsible. Of that, I'm now certain. There's a photograph stuck in the file. Yeah. There sure is, isn't there? Kia. Son of a bitch, I didn't want to believe it, but that's the girl you rescued from the Schwartz auction. Photo seems much newer than the others. Could it have been taken more recently? Yeah, probably so. Damn it. He knew everything from the very beginning. It's a good thing she didn't want to stay at the hospital, huh? Recontextualizes that scene quite a bit. When we brought Kia here, he suggested we have her stay at the hospital for tests. I'd say you're right on track now. I know that voice. Yeah, it's Patty Fleur from Tales of Vesperia. Look. Ren? What the... Seriously? How long have you been sitting there? Wasn't able to sense your presence. You're no ordinary girl, are you?
Well, I'd say I'm just about as ordinary as you are. Allow me to formally introduce myself.
Oh, that says Angel of Slaughter, Ren. Oh my god.
I am Ren, Ouroboros Enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter. It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
Just like Estelle and Joshua said. Ouroboros, you work alongside the Direwolf, don't you? Ooh. Oh, yeah, we know the Direwolf. That's Walter. Interesting that Yin is bringing up the Direwolf. Makes sense, Yin being from Calvard. Direwolf being from Calvard.
Oh, you know of Walter.
Met him in battle once before. In the end, he ran away, leaving things unresolved.
Funny, I'm sure he probably thinks the same thing about you. If I'd happened to still be with the Society, I may very well have brought him along with me today. Or maybe you would have preferred Blue Blanc instead.
Yeah, Blue Blanc's kind of a doof. Well, I wasn't expecting the Phantom Thief's name to come up tonight. You Ouroboros people are quite the interesting bunch, aren't you?
You think so? Honestly, it's strange that someone like you hasn't been scouted to join yet. Perhaps there's a reason for that.
Enough of your nonsense. Ren, is it possible Ouroboros has a part in all of this? Are they helping with what this room's owner is trying to accomplish?
I'm afraid not. The truth is, I am in Crossbell for personal reasons, nothing more. Joachim Gunter, Associate Professor at the St. Ursula Medical College and High Priest of the DG Cult.
We are learning what kind of characters to trust and not trust, by the way. This is the second fucking time that, like, an academic professor character turned out to be fucking evil. Okay? Fool me once.
Seems he collected all the results of their rituals and put the finishing touches on his gnosis, all while hiding in plain sight. And with this, I finally have every piece of information I wanted to know.
Wait, so does that mean you were looking for that white file, correct?
I've always had my suspicions, but I lacked decisive evidence. But now my friend's injuries have been repaired, and you helped me overcome what I couldn't myself. My many reasons for coming to Crossbell in the first place have been whittled down to just one.
And what one is that, Ren?
Next time you see Estelle and Joshua, could you please tell them this? I will give you one final chance to capture me. Though I honestly doubt their efforts will prove fruitful.
Ren, what are you planning?
Here in this land, I'm simply the hacker known as Kitty, a mere observer in all this. Neither intend to give you assistance nor interfere.
You've given us a lot of assistance, though.
But I can at least offer you one word of warning. That girl is the key to everything. Whatever you do, don't let her be taken away from you. Though you hardly need me to tell you that.
The key to everything? You mean Kia? Well, her name is part key, isn't it? So, like...
I believe it's about time for me to be going. Thank you for this lovely chat. Have a good evening, everyone.
What a fucking character. What a character. Yeah, she's got a robot. She's got a pet robot. I don't even know what to say anymore. The level of technology Ouroboros possesses must be monumental. So much so that perhaps we need to reassess what's even possible with technology. Damn it, that Ernest guy was bad enough. This is even crazier. Say that again. However, at least we know that Ren isn't involved in this case now. We've uncovered the true mastermind behind all of this, and we're starting to get a clearer picture of what his intentions truly are. That being the case, we need to hurry and get back to Crossbell City. Ring, ring. This is Lloyd Banning's Special Support Section. Thank goodness you're safe. Is that you, Fran? Oh no, it's Sonia. Alright. It's me, Sonia Bales, from the CGF. You don't have voice acting, so it's, you know, I don't know who's speaking. Deputy Commander, where are you right now? Just arrived at St. Ursula. Well, that's perfect. We have a bunch of people that you need to rescue. Is my unit clear to storm the premises? Yeah, we've already dealt with the Mafia here. If you could check on the hospital staff and patients and take them somewhere safe, we'd appreciate it. Understood. We'll rendezvous later. Well, here they go. Hey, it's Noelle. Future Mrs. Lloyd Bannings. Looks like we can leave the rest of them. Yes, but I don't think we can afford to let our guard down just yet. Ellie is correct. Cannot forget about the message Ernest left with us as well. Yeah, first let's rendezvous with the Deputy Commander, then we'll hurry back to the city. This is as far as our cooperation extends, I'm afraid. Yin, you're leaving. It's not as if I held any obligation to accompany you in the first place. I have more than enough information to report to Sal. And I also have something I must protect. Just the same as you do. Huh? Something you need to protect? We shall not meet again this night, but it seems you have a busy evening yet ahead of you. If you mean to press on, exercise caution. Alright. Bye, Yin. Or should I say, Rishia Mal. It's so weird. It's such an interesting thing that they revealed it to the player so early who that is. But the characters have no idea. There we go. Ride back to Crossbell. Understand, you have to return to the city, so you should. Sorry, Cecile. I would definitely stay and help fix things around the hospital, but... Don't be silly, Lloyd. The Guardian Force has things handled here. Besides, there are pressing matters that only you can solve. Do we get Noelle? Do we get to have Noelle? Still don't know what exactly Dr. Gunter wants to accomplish. Having a hard time figuring out how we should even proceed in a situation as confusing and chaotic as this. But I know one thing. We have to protect Kia. Hell yeah. Small precious child. Gonna be a long night. Sergeant Major Seeker, escort the Special Support Section. Hell yeah, we get Noe. Yes, ma'am. Well then, it's time to see what needs to be done around here. Anything I can do to avoid trying to pronounce her last name. Guy, watch over Lloyd. Here we go. Oh shit, yeah. Look at that. We got points. Save, yes, I will save another separate file. Here we go. Action time. Time for action. Uh-oh, I don't like this. Those two are way too unprotected right now. Joachim Gunter, what is he hoping to accomplish? Just what does he stand to gain by intentionally leaving incriminating evidence behind? All valid questions, Dudley. What do you guys think? Is there a chance this is all just a setup? Given the situation, I don't think that would accomplish much. All the evidence points to him, not to mention his connection with Ravach and the Speaker. Factoring Yin's actions, the possibility of Hayoet or the Republican faction being the true culprits are slim to none. Indeed. Maybe the crazy bastard was just showing his hand because he thinks he can't stop him. I mean, look at his underling. That secretary guy has clearly gone off the deep end. I agree. Contents of those files gave the impression of someone trying to send a crazed, fanatical message. I'm afraid the message was about Kia. That is worrying. Well, what is it about her that make them so obsessed with her? That's a good question. What if she's the key to something, though? As Ren said. How are you even entertaining the idea, Sergei? She's just an ordinary girl, isn't she? I don't know. Why is her name a capital, lowercase capital? Why is that? That makes her weird. Also, why was she in a box? Like, come on, man. Also, why is she, like, stupidly good at cooking and has no memory of her time before the box? Like, what do we make of this, Dudley? So what is his aim? No idea. To consider why a picture of Kia was in that white folder they found. Lloyd, give me your thoughts. Yes, sir, we know about all those horrific rituals conducted throughout Zemuria 6 years ago. What if all of this was Gunter's way of telling us that he plans on using Kia in the final ritual? Damn it all. That will not happen. Right, of course it won't. Dudley, how is the top brass reacting to this situation? Of course it won't, he says. Unless. Unfortunately, we've received a report that the prison has been attacked. And on top of that, I've heard that the police academy, plus the training grounds nearby, were raided as well. No, not the police academy. My other favorite characters there. Who we don't see at all in this game. The entire department is a hornet's nest right now. No one knows how exactly to deal with the situation. I can't count on their backup anymore. For now, let's move forward with asking the Bracer Guild to get Kia out of the state. You sure, Lloyd? I am, but our condition will be that Arios, Estelle, and Joshua have to be the ones to do it. Liberl should be relatively safe and free from the cult's influence. Liberl, eh? Agreed, that would be the most secure place for her right now. But are you sure you're okay with this? Realize you won't be able to protect her yourselves, right? We are children. We are teenagers, and maybe that's for the best. Sergei, come on now. I don't care about my pride or any sort of self-satisfaction. I understand that the rest of you may be against this, but if there's a way to make sure she's safer, even if it's only a little bit more, I'm going to take it. I agree with Lloyd. Man, there's no stopping you sometimes, is there? That's your plan, then we need to hurry. Last international flight leaves at 9:30. For fast enough, she could be on her way to Liberl by the end of the night. Alright then, contact the Bracer Guild. If Arios is back by now, it'd be smart to let him handle Kia. Trust me, he'd protect his daughter and Kia to the bitter end, no matter what happens. Yes, sir. Hello, you've reached the Crossbell branch at the Bracer Guild. Hello, Michelle, do you have a moment? Oh, hello there, Lloyd dear. What's the matter? You're trying to reach one of my bracers? None of them are back just yet. Well, that's not good. Why the fuck aren't they back yet? Arios, well, he should be on his way back already if everything... Well, that's not great. What's the situation? Well, I think we should probably check on the Bracer Guild. Bracer Guild seems to have been attacked. Just before our call cut out, I heard the sound of machine gun fire. Yeah. Tell me the cult sent their mind-controlled mafia goons. Oh wait, there's something about it that just doesn't seem right for a Mafia raid. And that is... sound of machine guns. Didn't sound like the heavy machine guns that Ravash has been using until now. What does that tell us? Is that the phone in the lobby?
Oh, Lloyd, the phone is ringing.
Special sports section.
Oh, Lloyd, is that you? Thank goodness the call went through.
Is that Fran? Oh, it's Noelle.
Yes, it's me. Something that I need to let you and the others know about. Our contact with the Belgard Gate Force has been completely severed.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Guys. Guys. You know who? They got him. They got him. They got him with the drugs.
Oh no, we're trying to look into it right now. Deputy Commander Bales instructed me to report all this to you just in case.
Something we need to tell you too.
The guild was what? I understand. I'll report everything to the Deputy Commander ASAP.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know who attacked the Bracer Guild now. Pretty sure I know why the machine guns sounded different. Did they happen to sound like CGF machine guns?
Not exactly sure what's going on, but be extremely careful, okay?
Same goes to you. Something happened to the Guardian Force? Yeah, I think they got force-fed some fucking drugs, man. Communication with Belgard Gate has been completely cut off. They're checking into it as we speak. Yeah, this is bad. Uh-oh. Who's that at the door?
Surrounded, everyone. Watch out.
Uh-oh? Prepare to evacuate. Take Kia and Shizuku with you. Chief Sergei's got a gun. It's like a shotgun. No, it's probably an orbital shotgun. Alright, Kia. Mm-hmm. Aw, that's adorable. Oh my god. Oh Christ. Yeah, there they are. There they are. The Guardian Force. Welp. Shit's hitting the fan, guys. It's getting crazy. Ruh-roh. There's the guards from the Belgard Gate? Yeah, they were. I recognize most of them.
Acting just like the Mafia. Are they being controlled too? It seems most likely.
Main goal should be making it back to headquarters. Woof. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they got tanks. Cut us off. Let's retreat to Central Square. Oh my god, what in the world is going on? Mr. Grimwood, weren't those people? We have a major problem on our hands. Mr. Hayworth, I advise you to leave now. Everyone return home immediately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we do? Try cutting through the administrative district.
Negative.
Shit. This is bad. I don't want to fight my own people. Through the back alley. Hi, guys. Some kind of parade going on? What a weird group. It's all the commotion. It's too damn noisy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yikes. Gunfight in the back alley. Huff huff. Starting to get a bit worn down. You okay, Lloyd? Put me down if you're tired. It's fine, you little ladies. Just leave this to us. Oh, if it isn't Lloyd and crew. You might want to get back inside, guys. Ilya, Risha? Oh, what a surprise. Yeah, I'm so surprised. It's so surprising. What's going on? Risha? It's Risha and that lady that snores really loud. Snores? Anyway, look at these two cuties. You've got your big puppy with you. Uh-huh, yeah. Go back inside. There's fucking military people. Here come the guns. And the tanks. Here they come. How many they got chasing us? Yeah, this is a new tourist. Go the fuck inside. Go. Go. What the hell are you guys doing? Well, it's like I've stepped straight into an action movie. So be it. It's time for Ilya Platieri to stand and fight. Ilya, don't be crazy. This isn't a game. I'll fight. Actually, it is a game. It's called Trails from Zero. Ah, shit. This isn't good. What's the meaning of this? Are you here on the CGF commander's orders? Do you understand the consequences of your actions? Your eyes are almost lifeless. Ruh-roh. I don't think it's gonna be safe to go in there. Yeah, let's maybe not do that. Tell me the HQ. City Hall too? The shutter's pretty sturdy, so it'll probably hold out for a while. There are more on the way. Take a detour by the water fountain and go back to Central Square. Yeah, I'm worried for Fran. Because she's precious and very sister-in-law coded. It's fucking nuts, dude. You intend to do to my granddaughter and her friends. Hey, Hartman, you know anything about anything? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fucking Hartman. Known patron of paradise. Guardian force appears to have dispersed for now. Shake him off then, Sergey? Right. Don't be heroes. Don't be fucking heroes. We're the heroes. You guys aren't the heroes. Don't fucking do it. Listen up, everyone. From here on out, we're splitting up. Take East Street and get the hell out of Crossbell City. What? Most of the guardsmen running amok look like they're from Bellegarde Gate. Now, if none of Sonia's subordinates are here, then we can assume they're still sane. After you reach the highway, contact Tangram Gate and get them to come pick you up. Roger, but Chief, what about you two? Dudley and I'll stay here to throw them off your track. I'll make sure to draw their attention away from you guys for as long as you need. No, man, don't be a hero. The hell is this, Chief? Relax, two of us will have no trouble distracting them and then retreating ourselves. Now quit standing there like fools and go. There's no time to waste. Don't you dare fucking die, you assholes. Well. Time to show this old fogey what the 1st Division's ace detective is made of. Right back at you. I'm curious to see what the man who led the Force's most legendary squad can do. Welp. And we're running and we're running and we're running. Oh my god, the Brazier Guild. Yikes. Well, it's a good thing no one was in there except Michelle. Hopefully he's not dead. There he is. Alright, I guess it's fine. Managed to slip out during the attack. Snuck back into the guild house after they left, but from the sound of it, they're still around, aren't they? Yep. Good to know. Now that I think about it, the Bracers should be returning soon. Send them to help you as soon as they get back, so hurry and make for the highway. Here we are. Is it time for the thing yet? I think it's time for the thing. All we can do for him now is ask Adios to keep him safe. This reminds me of when we first met. It's funny, but what the fuck? Need to keep moving. We have to make our way to the highway. Shall I try contacting Tangram Gate? Yep. Call Noe. Hey, Noe. You good? Oh, shit. Oh, rough. Yeah, it's time for the thing. It's time for the thing. Here we go. Alright. This is what determines our partner. The way we've set it up, if we did it correctly, we do one combo craft with the character that we're choosing, and then that becomes our character. So I've set it up for this iteration that I'm going to go with Randy. Alright, so I should be able to do a combo craft. Oops. With Randy. Lloyd and Randy. Go for it. Nice. We gotta make sure these guys don't get killed. Although it doesn't matter because we're not saving this file anyway. Yeah, you guys move out of the way, please. Yeah. 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 Okay. So that should give me Randy. That'll show him. Oh, fuck. Why do the buses have cat ears? No way we can take them all on. Double back towards downtown district. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Because we got these fuckers. Now we're screwed. I wish someone would come save us. No way. Isn't that Mr. Croy's limousine? Hurry up and get in the car. Holy shit, we don't have time to talk. Hurry on inside, everyone. You're fucking right, let's get in. Come on. In. Get in the fancy car. Hey. So, what's going on? Not only Ravash, but the Guardian Force as well? My word, things certainly have been taking a turn for the crazy. Yeah, honestly, all this feels like some insane nightmare. By the way, how did you know we needed help? Well, you see, I was heading home from a business meeting in the Republic earlier. While passing through Tangram Gate, we were ambushed by the Mafia. Luckily, we shook them and made it to the city just in time to find all of you in a pinch. We got lucky. For real, you seriously saved our skins back there. By the way, is this car bulletproof or something? Indeed. It's a customized special order. Even the glass is bulletproof. The whole thing can take quite a beating. Latest model of bulletproof limousine manufactured by the Rhineford Company, if I'm not mistaken. Damn impressive. Now, it may be bulletproof, but it's not as though it can withstand explosions or anything like that. Father, are we returning to the IBC now? Yes, that's the plan. I'm sure our friends here are exhausted from what's happened. You can at least give them a place to rest. Sir, you really don't have to do any more than this. We appreciate the offer, but we couldn't. Just take it and say thank you, guys. Alright, CEO of the IBC, I cannot allow myself to turn a blind eye to this chaos. Alright, give you a report. Let's give a civilian a report of a situation that is police sensitive. Time out, hold on, what did she say? Oh. Why is Kia dotting? Why is Shizuku dotting? I'm not sleepy at all. I'm fine too. Let's floor it. Aww. Cute. Cute. We don't have evidence decisive enough to confirm anything right now. We'll need to organize and go over everything we know so far. Right, that would be the next logical step for you. I must say, though, I can't help but feel utterly dismayed by the current state of affairs. The remnants of that cult you mentioned need to be brought to justice, of course, but still, deeply disgusted by all the fools who let themselves be used by them. People who sat back and allowed all of this to happen. Right. I've always been aware that Crossbell's particular situation is exceedingly complex. However, somewhere along the way I'd resigned myself to seeing corrupt politicians and mafias running rampant as inevitabilities. Seems I was just as much of a fool as the rest of them. It makes two of us. IBC is a mammoth of a business and holds considerable influence in Crossbell politics. However, Father has intentionally remained neutral to this point. Seems that my unwillingness to take a side is simply yet another factor that's led to all this. I apologize. I doubt there's much I could do to make up for it. No, I wouldn't go that far. Hey, don't you think you're beating yourself up a little too hard over this? Many of the events that led us here were beyond your control. Besides, it was never your responsibility in the first place. No, the financial realm is expected to have a certain degree of influence over the political landscape. It fucking shouldn't. Sorry. First and foremost, I am a citizen of Crossbell. I should have had more pride for my city. As my life became busier and busier, I fear my love for my home has faded. Uh-huh. Any rate, lamenting will get us nowhere. I, Dieter Croy, with the entirety of the IBC backing me, will give you my full support to help put an end to this crisis. Thank you, Mr. Croy. Your assistance is invaluable. Regardless, the situation has us in quite the predicament. All communications with the CPD headquarters and Tangram Gate have been cut off, correct? Yeah, we tried to contact them countless times already. Logically speaking, there must be a reason behind the communications interference. Could we attempt to contact someone directly through the Orbital network? Our staff was able to determine that someone sabotaged an orbital cable that runs through the geofront. I think we may be able to restore the communications network if we secure a bypass route. If that's truly the case, we'll have our technology department make it a top priority. Naturally, we'll need to get in contact with the police force, Tangram Gate, and the Bracer Guild. Once we're able to communicate via the terminals again, we should be able to get a better idea of the situation. Understood. I presume your other worry is protecting Kia, correct? Yes. It's a strong possibility that the CGF has been controlled into coming after us because we have Kia. It's clear they weren't shooting to kill when they first opened fire on us. Meanwhile, the rear unit attacked the Chief and Dudley without mercy. Capture Kia completely unharmed. I imagine that was the order they were given. Well, given how she's cute as a button, I can relate with wanting to kidnap her. Don't say that. You Said the man behind all this is named Joaquim. Sounds like a serious creep. Well, in all honesty, we're not exactly sure what his motive is yet. For example, what does he even need Kia for so badly? And where was that photo of her in the white file taken? She looked like she was inside a fucking globe or something. Still don't know the details of how Kia came to be at the auction to begin with. Might have some clues to work with if her memories came back, but we've had no such luck. I see. How vexing. Well, regardless, he definitely appears to be the culprit behind all this mayhem. Be wise of you to operate on the belief that this man is highly dangerous. I'm confident he won't be able to find out you're taking shelter here so easily. However, we can never be absolutely certain, so it's better you prepare yourselves. Probably right. For now, let the IBC's staff handle getting in contact with all the other groups. Since the girls are both resting, you should all take a break while you still can, too. No beds. Wide variety of services available down at the first floor reception desk. That's wonderful. We will upgrade all of our shit, I suppose. But, most importantly, this is the moment. Who's over here? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have this conversation with Randy, then we're going to reload all the way back to the start of the stream. And we are going to mash A as hard as we fucking can. And get back here as quickly as possible. Randy, what are you up to? So this is the bonding scene with Randy. Oh, hey, partner. Hard to believe half the stuff that's going on right now. What's up? Was it something I said? No. I need your honest opinion, Randy. What do you make of the situation? If the CGF were to attack us here, I'm not sure how long we'd be able to hold out. To be frank, I don't like our odds one bit. At the end of the day, the CGF is a legitimate military organization. Sure, they might not have any tanks or airships, but they're highly trained and equipped with the best armaments out there. This building is pretty high-tech, sure, but it ain't no fortress, and it's an office building. Won't stand a chance against them. I was afraid you might say that. All the more reason why re-establishing communication with HQ and the Guild should be our top priority. Until then, we have to do everything in our power to defend the building. Pretty much, yeah. Damn, I sure wish I had my old weapon with me right about now. What weapon? The orbital rifle I used up until about 2 years ago. The bad boy was powerful enough to blow a hole through a damn truck. That's right, you're part of a Jaeger Corps. The Red Constellation, right? Did a bit of research, and it seems they're pretty famous in the Jaeger world. Famous, he says. I'd say infamous is more like it. This is all stuff that should be written in your notebooks, by the way. Because this is stuff that you only get by getting Randy as your relationship character. And stuff about the Red Constellation, I'm going to let you know. That is part of the greater world building, and you might want to know it later. The deadliest core in all of Western Cimmeria, blood-soaked reapers that turn battlefields into graveyards. Last I heard, they were locked in battle with Heowe over in Calvard not too long ago. No doubt it was a real bloodbath. Can't even imagine. Why would they be fighting Heowe? Sorry, probably not the best topic for me to bring up now. Anyway, if the CGF starts getting serious, you can bet all hell's gonna break loose. Then there's the newest armored car. If they roll that thing out, then... Hey, Randy, it's okay if I take back what I said before. Huh? Remember our little chat after the race? Till I'm able to stand shoulder to shoulder with you and my brother, I won't pry into your past? Oh, yeah. I mentioned this before, but my brother truly was my hero. It's like Chief Sergei, Dudley, and Arios have said before, Guy's presence alone was enough to make anyone feel like they'd be able to overcome the worst of odds. Yeah, it sure sounds like it. Eesh, some of the things I hear about him make him sound like he was some kind of god. Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. He didn't have any kind of godly strength or anything, though. Ever since his death, I've been telling myself that I have to grow strong enough to fill the gap he left behind. If I couldn't, what right did I have to even return to Crossbell? Because of that, I put my entire being into working to get my detective's license to become a replacement for Guy. And to be honest, I've always known deep down how impossible of a goal that was. That's so. Looking at you now, though, you seem like you're okay with that. Do I? Suppose after going through everything we have, I've changed my outlook a bit. Might not ever be able to be someone like my brother to reach his level of greatness, but maybe the right answer is that I should just become great in my own way, that I should just be my own man. I say that, but I honestly have no clue where to even begin. Since we've taken in Kia, I've realized that if I keep getting hung up on comparing myself to Guy, I'll only drag us all of us down. I'm grateful that you're all by my side. I may not be strong enough on my own, but together we'll pull through. That said, I hope you don't mind if I lean on your strength here. What are you talking about, man? You're already strong enough to stand on your own. You knew, didn't you, Randy? You knew I'd hit a wall if I just kept chasing after my brother. Guilty as charged. Figured there'd come a day when all that stuff got the better of you, and you were finally forced to face it head on. Seems like you managed to figure it out on your own before that happened. Yeah, but I definitely couldn't have done it without the rest of you. Being honest, the only reason I didn't ask about your past after the race was because I was still caught up in my own insecurities. I always wanted to know more about the guy who's been watching over me this entire time. The guy who's been like a brother to me. Say, Lloyd, care to take a guess at how many people I've killed on the battlefield? Can't even imagine. Probably because we've lived lives so vastly different from one another. You're right. As for my question, the answer is I've killed so many I've lost track. For as long as I can remember, I lived on the battlefield, a world of fire and smoke. I was handed my first knife at the age of 4. 6, I fired my first gun. Had my first combat experience when I was only 9. I was in my old man's unit as a scout and ended up killing 2 enemy soldiers. Gave me a small unit of my own to command when I was 12, and at 14, an even larger unit. For 5 long years, I was a bloodthirsty mongrel that roamed the battlefield. Eventually, I turned tail and ran away. Didn't leave that life on my own volition like Garcia did. It's not like I stopped being able to handle all the killing and death either. It's just one day I lost something inside myself and wandered away. I was some walking corpse shambling forward. From there I drifted from place to place, eventually winding up in Crossbell. Somehow I managed to worm my way into the CGF. I refused to use a rifle though. That son of a bitch commander discharged me. Right after that, almost like it was fate, Chief took me in like some dirty stray. So I really am, Lloyd. It's the story of the man known as Randolph Orlando. Randy, thank you. Thank you for telling me your story. Sheesh, Lloyd, you a masochist or something? Why else would you suffer through listening to a story about a piece of shit like me? And tell me you're not disgusted by all this. I won't deny it's a bit of a shock, but even so, I was determined to hear your story no matter what. And besides, it wouldn't be fair for you to know everything about me while I'm still in the dark about your past. Knowing each other inside and out is what makes us partners, right? You called me your partner earlier, didn't you, Randy? Or as we started this chat? Well, that was just a greeting and... wait, hold up. Have I really never called you that before? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. To be honest, I was a little happy to hear you say that. You have to laugh at me. I regret even telling you anything. So that's why you were so insistent on dragging that old story out of me. Not only that, but you drove me into a corner by pouring your heart out first. Well, Lloyd. Looks like I had you all wrong. A masochist? Nah, you're a bona fide sadist, my friend. Absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Ding dong. Portion of the floor's lighting will be turned off. Officially on lockdown. I'll go head down to the first floor. Alright. Scene over. You and I are going to be the last line of defense if the CGF breaches this place. Whatever else we do, I want to keep Mademoiselle and Teotot safe, and Kia and Shizuku too. Figure out a way to stop their advance. It's the spirit. I got your back, partner. Alright. Well, that is Randy's bonding scene. So now we're going to spend another hour getting Ellie's. I'm kidding. We're not going to spend an hour doing it. Yeah, this is all junked. So here we go. We're going to go to load. We're going to load up not this one, but this one. So we're back here. And we're going to go ahead and use an item. And we're going to use a... We should still have one of these. I'm going to use this on Ellie. There we go. And here we go. High speed mode. We're going to mash A. Let's do it. Oh, we can pass on this, actually, I think, right? Pass. Oh, fuck. Alright, never mind. I thought that might skip it. Alright, let's just mash. Mash, 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 mash. Blobbity, 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 blobbity. Here we go. It's like I'm playing Mario Party. All we're going to have to redo is that one fight. Which is important because that's where we do the combo craft that secures us a partner for the scene. But yeah, there's a lot of this. Blubbity 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 blubbity. It'll go a lot faster when I'm not reading everything. So yeah, there you go. We learned a bit about Randy. Now, obviously, we're not going to keep that as canon for this playthrough because we're going to end up using Tio at the end. But it's still true information, right? So that's information we would not have seen if we didn't go through that process of getting Randy and getting that scene. So that's important information. The stuff about the Red Constellation, what's going on with Randy, that's going to be important characterization and world building for the future. Because as I said, the Red Constellation is a presence in this story. We haven't really seen them yet. We have heard the name before. But they are an organization that does factor into events that happen in Trails to Azure and in through the Cold Steel arc. So, and we've also heard about Zephyr as well. That is the Jaeger Corps. No, I don't want to save. No, we can. No, I don't want to save. Just continue. We've also heard about Zephyr, which is the Jaeger Corps that Garcia was from. And that is a Jaeger Corps that is in contention with Red Constellation a lot. And that information is also very important to the future of the Crossbell arc and also the Cold Steel arc. So this is information that's important to know. We're going to learn information about Ellie. And we're going to want to know that stuff, too. And we're going to want to write that in our notebooks. And then we're going to learn information about Tio, and we're going to want to write that in our notebooks also. So that's how this goes. Blobbity blobbity, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Skip all this, skip all this, skip all this. So yeah, as we were talking about earlier, Ys 10 was announced to have a fucking yellow crystal emerald platinum Ultra Sun Ultra Moon version with enhanced shit and more story and stuff, and they're selling it as a new game, and it's like, dude, oh my god, I'm just tired of that shit. It was a cash grab when Pokemon did it. Thankfully, they've stopped doing it. It's a cash grab when Atlas does it. It's a cash grab when anybody does it. Fucking sucks. Release it as a free upgrade for anybody who already has the game. Come on. But yeah, I played Ys 10 recently. I think I mentioned it before. And I finished it about 2 weeks ago or so. It was okay. Like, I liked 8 better. 10 was fine. It was inoffensive, but it wasn't great. I didn't, like, I wasn't blown away by it. And it has a lot of stuff in it that I find Falcom specifically has just run into the ground in terms of, like, tropes and stuff. And then also it's got some stuff in it that, like, to me is just emblematic of shit in modern gaming that I don't really care for. But on its own, without that context, it's fine. And it's not really fair to judge a game necessarily in that context. But because any game that also does that could be judged the same way. And that's not really fair to that game. But I don't think I liked it enough to buy it again. I'm going to be honest. And there's, like, story changes and stuff, which, okay, but the story wasn't really the problem with the game, to me. It was not super strong, and the character writing was kind of flat, but I don't know. That's hardly the issue. But in other news, Trails in the Sky first chapter remake got another trailer today. And it looks pretty damn good. I'm not, if you know Whiskey Cactus, you know I'm not on the remake train at all. I'm very much not a remake fan. So I'm taking this with a grain of salt. It looks good. I'm glad it looks good. I hope it's great. I will reserve judgment until I play it, and I will play it. I will probably end up streaming it. I probably will, because why not? Even that might even be a blind stream, which is crazy because I never do blind streams. But that's the kind of game that I would, only because I've played Trails in the Sky first chapter twice now. So if it's the same game, it should be the same. Alright, so here we go. This is our moment. We're going to do Ellie this time. So this should give us Ellie as our character. Oof. Nice. Stop healing. Sure would be great if they would stop fucking healing. I mean, I could just do this, right? Just wipe them. There we go. Cool. Alright, back to button spamming. But yeah, so, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of remakes. I think remakes are often unnecessary, usually worse than the originals. In pretty much most cases that I've played a game and its remake, I don't think I've ever really liked the remake better. So, I don't know, man. It's just, the problem is it often makes the company and the fans and everything, the remake replaces the original. And if the remake isn't as good, then guess what? Shit out of luck. So, you know, I fully still expect the remake to be... What's the word? I can't think of the word. But, like, retconned, that's the word. Retconned into... We're remaking the first game knowing all the stuff up through, like, Game 13. So we're going to include a bunch of shit in Game 1 that hints at shit that's coming later. Which they already do. There's already plenty of stuff in it, in first chapter, that does that. But, you know, I fully expect Reen to get name dropped, or even to make an appearance. You know, stuff like that. So, we'll see how that goes. Here we are. That took 10 minutes. Here's Ellie. Ready? We get Ellie's scene now. Ellie, so this is where you've been. Lloyd. Now I'm just repeating myself at this point, but the situation really took a turn for the worse. Just hope everybody in the city's safe. Yeah, me too. Don't worry, Ellie. I'm sure your grandfather will be just fine. The mastermind behind all of this has no reason to harm him, after all. We can overcome this situation together. And we'll free everybody, including your grandfather. Thank you, Lloyd. I feel a little better now. And you're right, my grandfather has dealt with plenty of things over the years. Even in a situation as dangerous as this, I'm sure he'll manage to pull through, one way or another. Right, someone as tough as him won't be taken down by this.
That's right. How do you always know just what to say to me? Am I really that easy to read?
Huh?
If you think about it, it's a bit unfair. I've already told you all about my problems and worries like I'm an open book. You never tell me what you're going through.
Ellie?
Tell me, Lloyd, do you think you've managed to catch up to your brother? That's just the impression I got, that this whole time you've been trying to live up to his legend. You often talk about the barriers we have to overcome, but do you ever think that one of the barriers is standing before you as Guy's shadow?
Yeah, I think you're right. It's no secret that my brother was always my hero growing up. Heck, he still is. Guy was amazing. He'd never surrender and always achieve anything he set his mind to. Wouldn't let anything bring him down. But 3 years ago, he left me forever. After that, I was lost, wandering without a destination or a goal to strive toward. So I ran away.
Why?
I didn't believe I had the strength to become as great a man as he was. Lacked the confidence to protect the ones I loved like he did. So that's why I ran. Far away from Crossbell, from home.
Yet here you stand in Crossbell once again. Why come back then?
It's simple. I just realized that I loved the city, that's all. My brother, Cecile, the time I spent with my friends. Even when I was living in the Republic, all those memories were an irreplaceable part of me. I could never forget them. That's probably why I forced myself to take the detective exam during my time at the academy. It was the least I could do, to be a stand-in for Guy. At the time, I thought that if I couldn't serve as his replacement, I had no right to return to Crossbell. But even so, you were still able to become a detective on your own merit. Surely that's a sign that you do have the same strength he did. You can become someone as great as he was. No, actually, to be honest, I've never felt like I truly earned my detective's badge. Spent most of my life watching a detective who, while unconventional, was undoubtedly first-rate. Whenever I got stuck, I would ask myself, what would Guy do? He'd never give up. Of course, he'd find a way to push through. The only reason I've even made it this far is because I've been relying on that strength of his, the image of him in my memories. But because of that, I haven't gotten any stronger myself. I think I've finally come to realize that only recently. Mindlessly chasing after my brother, my hero, will never make me stronger, not really. I guess it's a little too late to realize that now.
Lloyd.
Aww, adorable. Ellie? I love this track. It's a great track.
Something I have to say. I may have never met Guy, but I know one thing for certain. You've been the glue that holds us together, the person who always motivates us, no matter the odds. You have been from the beginning.
I have?
Always guided me, no, all of us, through thick and thin.
We were all lost in this great gray city, yet
you managed to be our guiding light. You're gentle, earnest, probably a little too dense at times, but
through everything, you've always stayed by our sides, continuing to search for the truth when no one else will. It's because of you, of your strength and determination, that the rest of us have made it this far. It wasn't Guy's doing or anyone else's. It was you, Lloyd. I thank Adios above every day for allowing me to meet you. Damn! It's gonna be so weird when I marry Noelle instead. It's not a thing. There's no romancing. Thankfully. Though I admit, part of me wishes we had met at Sunday school back when we were kids. Even I like to indulge myself in silly fantasies like that every now and then. Ellie, I believe in yourself, Lloyd Bannings. Part of you that loves your brother and the part that's always struggling to catch up to him both make you who you are. That's the Lloyd Bannings that it's the Lloyd that I adore. All I ask is that you keep being you. Ellie. Oh. 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 It's awkward now, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little awkward. It's a little awk. A little bit awk. Should probably get back to Belle. Bye. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Catch up with you later. Bye. See ya. See ya. Bye. We continue our conversation. Yeah. Bye. The part with my hands on your face, or what? That part? Is that the part you want to continue? I like that part. Is she wearing perfume? So close, just a little more, and... what the hell am I thinking? Look at that character growth. And we're gonna undo all of that. That never happened. That never happened. Alright, we're gonna keep this file now. And actually, we should be able to just go off of this one. Because Tio already had 100. So, that skips. We don't have to do the files anymore. I gotta pay attention to this because I gotta make sure I answer correctly. For the points. So I want to totally skip through this. Okay, we gotta wait for the phone call. It's the phone call is when we have to answer the question. Doot, doot, doot. Doodly doot. There we go. Alright. Hey, Michelle. Yep. Sound of machine guns. Okay, good. Now we can blast. Blobbity blobbity blobbity. Noelle. It's Noelle. Bing bang boom. Here we go. Holy shit. Yikes. So we go do all this shit again, which is great. For the last time. Now when we do Trails to Azure, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna, like, make sure we have all of our characters evenly balanced so that we can... you know, get all of the bonding things. The problem is, in Trails to Azure, there's a lot more characters that you can get bonding scenes with. It's not just the core 4. So, we have to do it like 7 times or something. Hi guys. Nice chat. Time to chat. No more chat. We got tanks. We got tanks. Alright. La 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 la. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if Yin came in and helped us out? I know you said we were not going to see each other again this night, but like... Yin would certainly be helpful here. Keep on running. Hell yeah. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the battle. Alright. So now this is the battle for real. So one thing I want to do, I want to make sure we have all these guys scanned. Because it matters now, because I'm keeping this. Alright, we have scanned everybody. Okay, good. Alright, we're going to combo craft with Tio. Hell yeah. And we're going to do it again. Boom. Goodbye. Good shit. And we're skipping. Here comes the Vans with the cat ears. Why do they have cat ears? We'll never know. Alright, before we talk to Tio, though, we're actually going to, like, take stock of the situation and maybe go exploring and stuff. Because this is actually the file we're keeping now. I'm gonna be honest, that Ellie scene didn't really, like, reveal anything important. I thought it might have. But we learned a lot about Ellie already in that scene we got with her on the roof. We learned about her parents and stuff. That's kind of the only really important Ellie stuff there is. Alright. Here we are. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody talks. Everybody talks. Everybody talking. They're all talking. Everybody's always talking. Talking, talking, talking. There's so much text in this goddamn game. There's so much text in this goddamn series. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Okay. It's time to actually save for real. We're going to save on this slot right here. Boom. Shouldn't have done that. I should have made sure that Tio was standing over here first. She is. Okay, we're fine. Alright. Alright. So, what we can do is we want to go down to, like, the first floor. And we want to look at... Oh, hey, this guy's here. Oh, is this where we can now use our Zemirian ore? Can we maybe do the Zemirian ore now? We couldn't do it before, but this might be the time. Mm-hmm. There you go. Holy city of Arteria! Relic of an ancient civilization. Can you make a weapon out of it? That would be crazy! I think... I feel like Randy and Lloyd to me don't need a better weapon. Because they just, I don't know, they're fine, right? Tio feels pretty good. Ellie's just gonna kind of be there. I don't know. Ellie's just mostly gonna cast healing. Tio, I feel like her weapon on its own doesn't do very much. So giving her an upgrade would be good in the event that I don't want to just cast arts. I think I'm gonna go with Tio. There we go. We can heal. We don't really need to. Got Randy chilling over here. I'm not gonna do that yet. What do you do? You're just a NPC. Alright. Now you're gonna be a shop, right? You're gonna be... Yeah. Consumables. Do I need to buy any consumables? I doubt it. I have 84 Tira bombs. That should be plenty. I may want to pick up some of these. Let's get like 10 of those. 20 of those. Yeah, it's fine. That should be I don't think I'm... Yeah, we got plenty of this stuff. Plenty of this stuff. I don't really care about this stuff. About equipment. Is there anything else good? We do have better weapons. Yeah, let's get better weapons for everybody. Except for Tio, who already has a better weapon now. Bloody Messiah. What a fucking thing. Alright, we'll equip Tio with that. KO plus 20%. I feel like I remember there was something really good with that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's terrible. No. I don't want any of that stuff. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good with the shops. Alright. Is there anything more you can do for me? I can do ordnance if I really want to. I don't think I really need to do much with this. I mean, I guess I could get, like, action 3s. Get a few of these. Is there anybody that, like, still needs them? Nah, your stuff is really good already. Is there anything that, like, could be upgraded? HP 3. Mine 3. Alright, let's get an HP 3 and a Mine 3. There you go. Yeah, I've been pretty happy with my setups here. So... Oops. Like, there's nothing really crazy as far as that goes. Customizing equipment, I guess. Is this worth it? It doesn't increase my evasion, so I don't think I want it for Lloyd. Yeah, I think I'm good. Alright. Let's talk to Randy. Things looking like outside, Randy. All clear for now. Damn, that limo could really move. Totally gave those guys a slip. We got Zeit. Zeit. I think it's Zeit. That's now, so we should be okay for the time being. Alright. Woof. Grr. Alright. So I'm assuming we should talk to everybody, right? Is there anybody, like, down in the basement? Probably not. I'm gonna guess not. I mean, Tio's here. Is there anybody in here? Well, there's these guys. Aw, Lloyd, where are you? I'm right here. L-E-T-O Randy. Dark, it's so dark. Oh, stop. I don't like this. You in here, Ellie? It's you guys. Okay. I'm gonna talk to Tio first, just in case. Let's have our conversation with Tio, and then I'll go talk to you guys. Dot, dot, dot. Tio?
Oh, Lloyd.
Something wrong? Oh, I guess that's a dumb question. Yeah, you dumbass. Checking the situation outside, aren't you?
Yes, I was feeling a bit worried, so I came up here to have a look. How did you know that's what I was doing?
Well, we've all seen you use your power to save us countless times by now. So, how are things out there?
Appears that multiple firefights have broken out across the city. I strongly suspect that the CPD and CGF are engaged in open combat.
Figured as much. Really hope the civilians are able to stay safe from the crossfire. You okay, Tio? I bet you're exhausted. I guess we did just run around the entire city. To tell the truth, I'd prefer if you rested with Kia. Glare. Oh, wait a second. I'm not trying to treat you like a child. I'm just concerned. Because you're a child. You are, in fact, a child, as it turns out. And so, you know, you need to be, like, fucking careful and stuff.
I know. You don't need to worry. I have considerably more endurance now than I did when we first began working together.
Yeah, remember when we walked all the way to Armorica and you guys thought you were gonna fucking die? Remember that time?
Even if that weren't the case, I'm a little too worked up right now to sleep.
Can't blame you there. Things have really gotten crazy, huh? Sorry to have dragged you into this mess when you're not even formally part of the CPD. Glare. Sorry, I'm not saying you're not part of our team or anything like that.
You're on thin ice. But being in this situation, I can't help but worry about our futures. I'm unsure what the Epstein Foundation will ultimately decide in regard to my transfer to the CPD.
What do you mean?
I was originally sent here to test the Orbital staff, but that can be done in a number of places besides Crossbell. Depending on the Foundation's plans, it's entirely possible I'll eventually be sent elsewhere.
That's...
If that were to happen, would you be saddened by my departure?
Well, yeah, you're part of our team. Kidding? I can't even imagine you not being here with us.
Really?
Special support section without T.O. Plato? I don't think that's even possible. SSS would still be in the Middle Ages if you weren't there to handle the terminal. Doubt anyone else on the continent could operate it as well as you can. All this time, it hadn't even crossed my mind that they might transfer you somewhere else eventually. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Nothing is decided just yet. For now, it's only a possibility. Foundation has made a large investment in Crossbell.
Shit!
The cutting-edge technology it has built here is a testament to that. The situation may seem dire, but I do not expect one incident to cause them to withdraw entirely. As long as that is the case, Crossbell is and will remain the ideal testing grounds for my staff.
I hope you're right. Regardless, we need to do everything in our power to end the stalemate and resolve this incident. Can't give them a reason to change their minds. After all, the Special Support Section needs you. We won't let you go so easily. What is it this time? Whatever I said, I swear I didn't mean to.
Yes, I'm well aware. You truly are hopeless, Lloyd Bannings. Ellie was right. You are far more dangerous than you realize. Of all the ways you could have reacted, you still managed to surprise me.
I still don't understand.
What I'm trying to say is that you are an insensitive, good-for-nothing little brother character.
My god, dude.
Somehow you've managed to surpass even Guy in terms of thick-headedness.
I'm not quite sure that I follow. Am I really just as bad as Guy was? I mean, there's no doubt he was always thick as a brick. He was completely oblivious to how Cecile felt for the longest time. There were so many times I wanted to kick him to make him finally realize what he was missing. What was that for, Tio?
Don't pay it any mind. But know that you got what you deserved.
Lockdown. Guess we're officially on lockdown. I think I'll go assist the researchers in the terminal room. We'll likely have more options if I can establish connections with Yona. Good idea, I'll be counting on you. Leave checking our supplies and equipment to me. That would be greatly appreciated. Something wrong, Tio? Tell me she's mad at me again.
Do you remember, Lloyd, the promise? The one you said you would make to me?
Yeah, of course I do. Told me if I wanted to honor the promise Guy made to you, that I should come up with my own. Sorry, Tio, I've been thinking about it ever since that day, but I haven't been able to come up with anything that matches Guy's.
In that case, I would like to make my own request. Is that acceptable?
Of course, I don't mind, Tio. Alright, let me have it.
Michelin Wonderland. I would like you to take me there once this crisis is resolved.
I thought you said you weren't a child. Huh? Seriously, that's all you want? Don't you think it's a little small? Shouldn't a promise like this have a little more weight? You could even say, when I'm in trouble, always come to my rescue. Wouldn't that be better?
Not at all. This is more than enough. Besides, in order to keep this promise, we'll need to resolve this crisis anyway. With that in mind, I'd say what I'm asking for has plenty of weight to it.
Well, I guess you got me there. Alright, then it's a promise. Be more than happy to take you to Michelin Wonderland once this is all over. Oh, but is it fine if we invite the others? You dumbass. I hate this trope. I hate it. 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 If that's the case, I will amend the promise. Our first trip can be with everybody, but afterward it has to be just us. Bye, Tio. Alright, well, there we go. Yeah, let's talk to people. Talking to Ellie. Could Dr. Gunter's objective be amongst all this madness? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a save while I'm here. So we've saved that. Time to move forward with the game after an hour and a half. Alright, what's up with you? Got it. Done my restocking. I believe this is our last chance to restock anything before the final dungeon, as it happens. I'll check the basement. I don't know if anybody's in the basement. I assume maybe Tio's down here. Yeah, she's down here. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, use guys. Uses guyses. What's up, Tio? Alright, well. Talk to all the people. Now what? Ah. Dieter. You may get a call. Come to the office. I will be at your office. Let's do it. Let's make sure that we have everything done that we need to have done, which I have done. So I'm going to drop another save because it's time to move forward with the story, and I have a feeling we're going to have ourselves a nice little old thing. Gonna have to do some stuff. Here goes. Here goes. What's the sitch? 2 of the CGF squadrons have reached the front gate. Great! Tio, Randy. What's happening? What's going on? Oh, they're up to something. That's bad. Installing some cylinder-shaped devices near the gate. Well, let's go stop them. What is that? Directional orbital bombs. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. They're gonna blow open the gate. Let's go kick their asses. Randy, let's go. Lloyd. Are you trying to get yourselves killed? Not in the slightest. We're going to disarm those orbital bombs. Well, we're probably going to end up having to have a couple of scuffles while we're out there, too. Alright. Let's go, team. Let's fucking do it. Hey, Kia. Where are you guys going? We're gonna go beat some people up. Can I come with you? No, you cannot. You cannot. You absolutely cannot. You need to be in bed. Santa won't come unless you're asleep. Put him back to bed, Maria Bell. Make them some cocoa. That's not gonna help them sleep. That's gonna keep them awake. Give them sugar. Don't give them sugar. Alright. Let's kick their asses. It's gonna be like nothing we fought before. Excuse me. I got my ass beat by a super boss. I think I'm fine. I gained like 7 levels. Alright, here goes. Let's do it. Don't blow open the gate. Alright. These guys have been scanned. Let's kick their asses. Ass kicking time. Don't miss! Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Whoa. Good work, everyone. Next wave coming. Take those bombs and fucking defuse them, please, and thank you. Here come more dudes. Can I? Yes, I can. Hell yeah. Second wave? It's not second wave, this is third wave, man. Come on. Don't miss. Stop missing. Fuck this. You thought. You fucking thought. Don't cast. Don't cast. Stun break. No casting. No casting allowed. Don't do that. Oh, they seem to be having fun. Judging by Yin's report, I assumed they would have holed themselves up inside, but here they are holding their own. They are full of surprises, aren't they? Master Sal, they may be succeeding for the moment, but at this rate they'll surely fall before long. Your point, if they die here, it simply means this was the limit of their potential. Ah, look, the next challengers approach. More dudes. They just keep adding more and more of them. There's so many. Why is there so many? Yikes. Don't care for that. Nice. Yeah, no. Excuse me. Who the fuck is calling me at 8:45? Oh, spam. Spam, huh? Yeah. Just gonna have to keep on stopping them. Grace, what the heck is going on here? Shut your mouth and keep that camera flashing. Gotta pull it together. The only way we can fight is with pen and camera, so don't wuss out on me now, soldier. Yes, ma'am. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna make this the best damn article the city's ever seen. There'll be no point in me telling everyone about your heroism if you don't make it through this, so don't go dying on me now. There she is. There she is. Ah, there she is. God damn it. God damn it. Why's she gotta be here? Why's she gotta be here? Bye. That was a little anticlimactic, unfortunately. Should have made Randy kill her. She's not dead. We're not killing them. They're not. She's not dead. But still, you know. Isn't that Warrant Officer Murray? Got her too? Muriel? Murray? I don't know what's her name. Randy, what are you doing? Damn it all. What the hell is this bullshit? Rah! Boy, oh boy, they're having a tough time. At this rate, everything really might go according to Old Man Gileath's plan. What? Time to see how they'll respond. The fuck are you talking about, Lecter? It looks like this next little skirmish will be our final act. Break a leg, guys. There's a lot of them. It's a good thing Randy can just go... bop. This can't be it. Damn it, there's no end to him. Is that all? Well, I suppose you did put up an admirable fight. Huh? Loggins, why are you... Don't misunderstand, Randy. Your old coworker isn't here right now. I'm merely borrowing his body so we can have a little chat. Sounds like... No, this is impossible. Dr. Gunter. Haha, very good, Bannings. Seems as though you've read my invitation. How delightful. Suppose this means that Fool Ernest isn't completely useless, then. Damn you. What are you planning? It's like you want Crossbow to plunge into chaos, and for what? So what are you up to? What is the DG cult's goal? Oh, if you wish to know that, I must insist that you become my comrades. All you need to do is take a bit of Gnosis, and I will lead you to a higher plane of being. Stop it. Stop pretending you're anything besides a monster. All the unspeakable things you've done. A monster, am I? Now, Tio, it would be unfair to pin the actions of every lodge on me. But I suppose I have benefited greatly from the data they generated testing our prototype Gnosis. With that, I was finally able to perfect it in this ancient and holy land. Yes, this truly is the will of fate. You're insane. The hell are you going on about? It's none of my concern whether or not fools who've yet to reach wisdom can comprehend my actions. I have one simple demand. Return to us Our Lady Kia. But why? Lady Kia? Absolutely not. What could you possibly want with her anyway? Oh, do not misunderstand. Lady Kia is our divine child. That you happen to stumble upon her is nothing more than happenstance. I am simply restoring her to her rightful place. Quit messing with us. She's just an innocent girl. We're not going to let you drag her into your insanity. Just listen to yourself. Everything you're saying, you're delusional. Gehenna would freeze over before we'd give Keto to a rat bastard like you. Leave and never return. A shame, so our negotiations have come to an end, then. Well, fortunately for me, I'm more than content to simply retrieve my lady over your broken corpses. Bring it on, asshole. Very well, I recommend you finish praying to that goddess you love so much. Now then, prepare to die. No! Oh, bullshit! What are you doing here, small, precocious child? Kia, what are you doing? I'll get back, my lady. Don't hurt them. If you do, I'll never forgive you. Lady Kia, I've come to escort you home. I beseech you, forget this foolishness and return to your rightful place. Though you may not understand your role in this yet, you remain our beloved... Oh. She's glowing. Why is she glowing? I don't care about that. You just gotta promise me. Promise me you won't do bad things to them anymore. What? Kia? Excellent. You, my lady, are most worthy of being our divine child. Very well. If you come with me, my comrades will stay their hand. You mean it? You won't do anything bad? I swear it. Now come this way. No. No. Lloyd. Kia, listen, you're afraid of the dark, right? And if you leave us, won't you be lonely? You can't listen to anything he says. He's trying to trick you. But I don't have any memories. I don't even know who I am. If I'm just a burden to you, why would you want me to stay? You've never been a burden to any of us. We all want you to stay by our side for as long as you can. You do? While all of us were watching over you, we found the meaning that each of us had been seeking. It's because you came into our lives that we were able to grow into the people we truly needed to be. She's right. For a long time, I've struggled to understand why I still live, what my purpose is. But now I feel like I can do anything if it's to protect you, Kia. Hear that, kiddo? You don't need to worry about us. All we want is to see that smile of yours and watch you grow up happy and healthy. That's what gives us the strength to overcome anything in our way. Ellie, Tio, Randy. And the wolf. Don't forget the wolf. It's our job to uncover the truth, Kia. If you're worried about your memories, we'll do whatever we can to help you get them back. So believe me when I say that you don't need to listen to a word he says. Just please, Kia, don't leave us. Lloyd. Okay. I'll stay with you guys. I'm so glad. What the fuck? No. I'm impressed you were able to trick our divine child with nothing more than meaningless gestures. I can now see that entrusting her to you was quite the blunder on my part. Special support section, prepare yourselves to suffer a slow, painful death. Yeah, no. At least we were able to catch our breath. Stand back, Kia. That won't be necessary. Oh boy. 8 leaves, 1 blade, second form, Gale. Wabam. Divine Blade of Wind. Holy crap, your timing couldn't have been better. It's almost like he planned it. Didn't intend on such a dramatic entrance. Also, I'm not here alone. Huh? Hey, guys. Beat us to the punch again. Getting too old for this shit. It's the Chief. And Detective Dudley, too. Impossible. Man, what an entrance. You're both safe, thank the goddess. Good thing we ran into Arios when we did. Luck must be on our side today. True, we managed just fine, with a bit of unexpected assistance, of course. What do you mean? Oh. Is that... Is that my future wife? No, it's not. When does Noe come into play here? We need Noe. My, it seems these poor souls are completely under his control. Huh. These fucking guys. Thought you'd be tougher. Guardian Force pieces of trash ain't shit compared to wild whales. The hell's up with them? Told you earlier, didn't I? They took drugs that increased their strength severalfold. Same thing happened to that boy of yours who went missing. Dino, was it? Damn. So that's how it is. Looks like we got some unfinished business to settle then. Come on, boys. Beat down time. Can't let these guys get in the way of our crusade, can we? Begin the preparations. Aha! Where's Noe? Driving Joachim's forces back. They're doing pretty good considering they're up against professional soldiers. How? They're just a group of delinquents. Huh? Must have successfully fixed the communication systems. Special support. Thank goodness, Lloyd, you're alive. There she is. Ever since I heard that the Guardian Force was after you, I've been in the dark. Oh. Is that Fran or is that Noe? Yeah, it's Fran. Yes, we've begun the counterattack. Also, the guild managed to patch up the communications terminal that was taken down during the chaos. Though they're still a bit limited, orbital communications are now back online. It's great news. And who, pray tell, do you think was behind supplying them with the necessary technical information? Oh, just stuff it, Yona. That's right, it's me, the certified genius Yona Sacred. I've already restored the orbital network, too, with a little help from the IBC. Don't let my hard work go to waste now. Think we might owe you a pizza or two. Officers should be en route, so hold on for just a bit longer. I'm gonna try to contact my sister and the guards at Tangram Gate. Yeah, you contact Noe. Only losers die. Joachim Gunter, High Priest of DG. We will not stand by and allow you to continue doing as you wish with Crossbell. Oh, is that so? My force, including those morons in the Mafia, is almost 1,000 strong. We do not know exhaustion, and we have no need for sleep. I can play the waiting game. Once we have annihilated all those in our way, the Divine Child will be ours. Please look forward to what awaits. It's unconscious. I don't know what to make of this. It seems that Joachim is able to control them from a remote location. And to make matters worse, it very well may be a considerable distance away. Does it mean he's been controlling the entire Guardian Force from wherever it is he's been hiding? So there's nothing we can do to stop him unless we take down Joachim himself. Don't worry, we already know his location. You do? Estelle and Joshua have managed to uncover the cult's lodge. It lies in the northeast of Crossbell, within the ancient battlefield. Traces of the missing people have been found in the area as well. Estelle and Joshua were investigating possible entry points when we last spoke. The ancient battlefield, we should have known. I could see those ruins having plenty of places to hide buried down below. Well, if we know where he is, then I say we go take that son of a bitch down. It's not that simple, Orlando. Supposedly, East Crossbell Highway has been secured by a force the size of an army. It seems to consist primarily of the Mafia. Either way, we're stretched thin to be reckless to charge into a fight against a guy we know next to nothing about. Yeah. I don't know, if we had a car, we might be able to break their line somehow, but fat chance. Look, man, I'm not saying I know someone who has a car, or that I'm eventually going to marry her, but I know someone who has a car and I'm eventually going to marry her, so. Most of our police cars were stolen by guards under his influence. Yeah, but guess who has a car who's not under the influence of Gnosis? No, I don't want your car. Your car isn't the one I want. Come on, man. I don't want this guy. Fuck it. That's fine.
It's like you guys have fun. But Kia, dear, I was worried sick about you. Don't do anything rash like that again, okay? That's right, you dashed off and don't do that again, you dummy. Sorry. In any event, I'm glad you're safe, Shizuku. You too, Father. Nice to meet you. I'm Sergei Liu, Chief of the Special Support Section. Just tell me about this assistance of yours. Well, there's a limousine in the garage. It's bulletproof, too. It was fucking great. I wanted Noe to drive me. That's our strategy. We must decide who will actually be on board. Let me guess. Is it me? Some of us will need to stay behind and defend this place after all, so who will be going besides myself? No. Let us go. We're the main characters. We will fight the final boss. Entrust Joachim Gunter's arrest to the SSS. What? Are you suggesting what I think you are? We have substantial reason to believe that Kia is Joachim's sole target. If she's taken, we lose, no question. But if we can keep Kia safe long enough for us to arrest him, then victory is ours. Basically, Lloyd's saying that if this place falls, it's all over, so we gotta keep our best fighters here to play defense. If Ario's here, this place will be like a fortress. With Dudley, Chief Sergei, and the police supplying backup, the IBC will be impenetrable. That does make sense. I understand the logic, but it ain't gonna work. What? There's one major flaw in your plan you've overlooked. Namely, none of you know how to drive. But we know somebody who does know how to drive. Now that you mention it. In that case, not happening. I want you to assume command of the police force and help Arios. I'll be the one going with them. Alright, fine. This is fine. You can drive, Chief? For some reason I have a hard time picturing you in a car. Of course I can drive. Hell, I was a driving instructor back at the academy. You just leave that part to me, got it? You have quite the varied resume, Chief. Got it, thanks. We'll leave the driving to you. Lloyd, everyone, do you really have to go? Yeah, just like always. Listen to me, nothing will stop us from coming back to you, okay? That's right. When we get back, you can help me cook us up a feast. Does that sound good to you? Sure does. Sure does. Yeah. Look forward to it then. Anything Kia makes is sure to be delicious. It's a party then. I'll bring the booze. We can invite everyone we know down to the SSS building and have ourselves one heck of a time. Aww. Put on a brave face, but you've actually been really scared this whole time, haven't you? About not having any memories, about not being able to remember who you are. I'm sorry, I should have realized it sooner. Lloyd. Yeah, little by little I've started to have this bad twisty feeling in my chest. But because you guys were always with me, I never felt lonely. So, you have to come back safe, okay? Will do. Shit, yeah. Cha-ching, motherfucker. I think we're like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 points, something off of perfect. We got damn close. We got damn close to perfect. And the reason we missed points is because we didn't beat Wald fast enough, and we let Ryu take damage in that first battle. I think those are the only things we lost points on. Chief, you're incredible. You broke through their line like it was nothing. I'll admit I'm a little surprised. It's been about half a year since I was last behind the wheel, but I still got it. Alright. Excuse me, sorry. Now I'll keep cruising like this till we get to Old Armorica Road. No complaints here. See? Something coming, boy? Vehicles on R6. They're the CGF's newest models of armored car. What? Anime cutscene. They got missiles? My car can't shoot missiles. Uh-oh. That's bad. Don't like that. I mean, I know it's bulletproof, but, like, still. Don't really want to test it.
Sure would be nice if we could do something about this. When we brought out the big guns, all I can do is shake them off. Hope you're wearing your seatbelts. Oh boy. Chief? You alright? Don't worry about me, it's just a scratch. Yeah, you just got shot. That's not a scratch. Another vehicle approaching from the rear. We have to treat this now. Not letting you down. Oh boy. Wait. There's another car, but not one of the new models. Must be Noelle's. There she is. Coming to save our asses. Hell yeah. Got him. Sergeant Major Seeker. She came for us. It's Guardian Force's up-and-coming star for you. You mean the future Mrs. Bannings? Everyone, do you read me? This is Sergeant Major Noelle Seeker. You damn right it is. We read you loud and clear. Sonny's pride and joy, eh? He saved our asses, kid. It's my duty, sir. You can leave the remaining vehicle to me. Please go on ahead. Got it. Careful, Sergeant Major. Best girl gonna best girl. Here we go. To the ancient battlefield. The final dungeon. Guys, I think we have one more stream. I don't think it's going to be short, though. That's the problem. I mean, we still have a little bit of time. We're going to go... We're going to, like, push our way through some of this stuff. But, yeah, we got one stream left after this. Because we are now at the final dungeon. The ancient battlefield. I never expected we'd end up here. To think it was hiding the remnants of the cult this whole time. Look who it the fuck is. Estelle, Joshua. Good to see the two of you. Same here. From the sound of it, you guys had a difficult time getting here. We just heard all the details from Marios. While you guys were on the way, we went ahead and got that door open. Oh. Hell yeah. The door was previously sealed. Took forever, but we eventually managed to figure out whatever mechanism was keeping it shut tight. Anyway, the lodge is now open and ready for infiltration. Thanks, you two. We owe you one. Plan is to go down there and arrest the mastermind, but... What do you plan to do? Help you out, duh. What do you think we're waiting here? Why do you think we were waiting here in the first place? There's also all those missing people we need to rescue, so let us help evacuate them. Thanks, you guys. Having you two around will be a tremendous help. Alright, I just remembered that we have a message for you. You have one last chance to capture me. That's... Thank you. I knew it. She said she was giving you one last chance to capture her, but what does she mean by that? Well, pretty sure it's one of Ren's elaborate tests to see if we're willing to accept every part of her. In order to do that, we'll have to drag the truth out of the vile man waiting for us up ahead. He's the one responsible for that poor girl's tragic past. Excuse me. Right. I would also like to question him, too. Why was he conducting those experiments? For what purpose did he flee to Crossbell and complete his Gnosis research? And lastly, what is Kia's true identity, and what does he have planned for her? You're right. Well, no matter what the answers are, we're definitely taking this guy down. Let's put an end to his schemes for good. To free the brainwashed Guardian Force to secure Kia's safety. So you're going in, huh? Excuse me. Sorry. Chief. You only just stopped bleeding, so you shouldn't be moving around yet, Chief. I'm afraid I'll follow you in, not like I can with my leg like this. At the very least, let me send you off for your final battle. My subordinates are finally about to stand on their own 2 feet, and I couldn't be prouder. Thank you, Chief. Man, how do you always know just what to say to us? It's one of the perks of getting to my age. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy. It's been a short 4 months since you were assigned to the special support section, but you've come a long way. If you end up cracking this case, I'll have to acknowledge you as halfway decent cops. That's why, as chief of the SSS, I order you to return safely. Yes, sir. Understood. Roger. Aye, sir. Did you think we were getting Estelle and Joshua as party members for the final dungeon? Did you think that? Was that on your bingo card? Because we have Estelle and Joshua as party members for the final dungeon. Now, it is so fucking tempting to use them. It is so tempting to use them, but I am going to refrain. I'm going to stick to... Well, Tio? Guys? It's exactly as I suspected. The higher elements, time, space, and mirage, are indeed present. Just like the tower and temple. I was afraid of that. This'll likely be our most difficult operation yet. Sure, we'll run into more of those supernatural creeps here, too. I can already tell it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Guys? We've explored quite a few places like this before, and let me tell you, they're no walk in the park. Frankly, it wouldn't be surprising if there are all sorts of fiends lurking around. We mustn't let our guard down. I see, got it. Knowing our enemy, he'll try to ambush us. Everyone, keep your eyes open and stay sharp. Guys. Like I said, I'm going to refrain from adding Estelle and Joshua, and partially because they're underleveled. And this is not their story. We've used them, and they were great. But it's time to move on. But, guys, I very clearly remember telling you to take notes. Remember your ABCs. Always be remembering that intro scene had happened. We had ourselves a nice little scene at the very start of the game, and I'm pretty sure I 1,000,000% told you to fucking remember it. Here's the test. We've reached the test that you should have been studying for. What do you remember about that scene? Because here we the fuck are. This is the room. We're in it. Here we go. Alright, well, now we got dungeon to do. But always be remembering that scene. The test. Gazing at the chest, you offer a moment of silence. Enemies. Alright, I've already scanned these motherfuckers. Hell yeah. Kicking ass. Kicking names and taking ass. We have Estelle and Joshua, guys. I'm not over it. They're here with us. Yeah, obviously we can't go there. Alright, so I'm gonna do some of this dungeon. See how much of this we can do. Lunar Pendulum. The amount of things in this chest now equals the game's title. Thanks a lot for that. Deep Ochre. Not even the Oriole can match your obsession with empty space. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. That's good. That's good. You got me on that one. Good job. But let's just remember what I told you to remember. What did I tell you to remember? Remember the scene. Remember who was involved in the scene. Remember where the scene was. Remember what people were saying. Remember whatever you could remember about that scene. Because, like I said, here we are. We're here. This is the context for that scene. It was here, in this moment. Hey, now that you're in the final stretch, you don't need to hoard all your rare consumable items anymore, right? No, man. I don't need to do that. I've used all my Zerum powders already. Hey there. They're running away from me. Enemies in the final dungeon are running away from me. It's all because of that New Game Plus dungeon, man. It's made me way turbo broken. Maybe I should use Estelle and Joshua. It's a dead end. Except, one of these things is not like the others. Hell yeah. I mean, we think about that scene though, right? It's weird, because it's like, there's something off. Feels like something's off. I don't know. I feel like I don't... What I remember from that scene and what's happening is slightly different. This place. This be the Fort Commander's chamber? Look. Oh boy. It's the same crest as the one inside the temple. This is the mark of the cult, said Estelle. Though it's a little different from the ones in the report about the incident 6 years ago. Doesn't quite match the one in Joachim's folder, either. Pretty sure that crest had wings on it. I think the crests we saw may have been simplified versions, said Joshua. Could be that this is the original one the others were based off of. Or if something like that is here, then... Can only mean the cult's origins date back to over 500 years ago. May even have been founded here in Crossbell. Right, the crest you guys discovered in the temple is the same. It's possible that during the period of war 500 years ago, they took in influential figures from this land to expand their power. This is crazy. We'll unravel the truth behind the cult soon enough. Everyone look out. Oh, fuck. That's a big old thing. Is that thing like the devils from Phantasma, she said, referencing Trails in the Sky the Third? This whole place is starting to warp. Be careful. Oh, fuck. It's getting fucky. Alright, well, it's very weak to space. So let's cast some space. Dark matter, motherfucker. And you got dark matter, motherfucker. I'm gonna hit you with my stick. That's my contribution. You're healing? Don't heal. Come on now. Thank you, Joshua. That's really fucking helpful. As it turns out, stop healing. Stop that. Fucking stop. Stop fucking healing. Yeah. Yeah. Boop, boop, bop. More dark matter. More dark matter. Can you impede? I don't know if you can. I don't think you can, actually. No, you can't. Just hit him really hard. You can impede. Ah, but... okay. Whatever. Just gotta kill him. There we go. Got him. And there's more. Oh, hey! Seems that's the true entrance to the lodge. Everyone, let's move. But first I'm gonna heal up, and also, treasure chest. You think I wasn't gonna see that. Almost didn't. Mafia, assassins, corrupt politicians, and a drug-dealing cult. Hell of a day, eh? Hey, man. Yeah. I could use a raise. Abandon all hope, ye who opened me. No, I still have hope. Gotta still have hope. Alright, we are gonna drop a save. We're gonna keep going, but we're gonna drop a save. Just in case. We can always drop back to this point. Alrighty. Here we are. Guys. What the? Oh, what's that? What's that red shit? Whoa. Can't even see the bottom. I wonder how far down it goes. Was all this built hundreds of years ago, too? From up here, I'm guessing it's at least a good 500 arch deep. Man, getting all the way down there is going to be one hell of a trip. One Gehenna of a trip, maybe. Tio, what's wrong? You alright? You look so pale. I'm fine. It's just, this place brings back some unpleasant memories. Memories? Do you mean the lodge on the Calvardian border where those bastards were all holed up, yeah? Go back and rewatch Stream 1. Yes. I believe this path was designed to resemble the road to Gehenna, symbolizing the intention of those who walk it to renounce Aidios and accept the devil's power, to make all kinds of horrible offerings and sacrifices in exchange for that power. What vile people. No wonder this place is giving me such a bad vibe. In that case, our mission is clear, for the sake of those who helped us come this far, and for Kia, who's waiting for us to come back home. It's our duty to banish the shadows that lurk here and drag these devils out into the light. We'll put an end to all of the suffering they've caused. Lloyd. Man, you outdid yourself this time, Lloyd. That's got to be one of your cheesiest speeches yet. I'm with you. They want devils? Let's give them hell. I agree. Our enemy is like a spider, hiding in the shadows and pulling the strings of its web. We've come a long way. We're not rookies anymore. We can bring them to justice. Right. We'll definitely win. We're with you guys to the end, said Estelle in this scene. You can count on us to back you up, said Joshua, also in this scene. Alright, time to get going then. 4 of us. Members of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. And senior bracers of the Bracer Guild, Estelle and Joshua Bright. We'll now commence our infiltration and settle this case once and for all. There's something about this that just feels different. I really don't remember some of this from the beginning of the game. I feel like certain people maybe weren't there. Can you imagine if the prologue spoiled that we got Estelle and Joshua, though? Could you fucking imagine if they spoiled that? It's no fucking wonder they weren't there the first time. But it feels kind of, I don't know, it feels weird that, like, why would they do that? You know? Like, it's, like, obvious that Estelle and Joshua were not in this scene at the beginning of the game. Because why would they spoil that? That's such a cool thing. They're obviously not going to spoil that you get Estelle and Joshua in the final dungeon. But also, like, I don't know. You're rewriting history. They weren't there. And now all of a sudden they're here. So when you go back and rewatch the beginning, you're like, oh yeah, this is the exact same scene playing out. Except... clearly they're not there. Is that all element Sepith times 200 in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? No, it's all element Sepith times 200 in my pocket. I don't know, it just seems kind of clunky, right? Seems clunky that they do it this way. Seems a bit clunky. Maybe let's just remember all that, right? Remember how clunky it was that they, you know, didn't show Estelle and Joshua at the beginning. Then here, they're here. And it's like, it's weird that they're here because they weren't there. I don't know, it just feels weird. Maybe let's write in our notebooks that felt weird. Hey, you're a big thing. What the fuck are you? Jesus. Or anti-Jesus, I guess. It's more like anti-Jesus. Thank you, Joshua. You were totally here the first time. Unassuming looking middle-aged scholar who turns out to be evil in my Trails game? It's more likely than you think. I was saying. Hey Joshua, why didn't you have any lines the first time? You know, Tio's thinking like sometimes insta KO people. It's kind of fucking broken. Kind of fucking broken. Where am I? There's so many passages. I'm trying to make sure I'm remembering which ones I've been down, and I know this is getting crazy. Nah. Alright, so before we do this clearly feels more... I am watching you. No, you're not. Alright. So was there another way to go? Was there another way to go? I think we've covered all we've covered all bases now. Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure that we're not missing stuff. 'Cause I don't want to miss stuff. I don't want to miss a thing. Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep. Because I'd miss you, baby. And I'm going to stop before I get copyright claimed. You know, I bet you can resolve this whole thing peacefully if you challenge the good doctor to a fishing duel. I bet that's not going to work. I have a feeling. It's probably not going to work. Oh shit, I didn't even, like, think about what I was doing there. Whoops. It's fine, we're so insanely overleveled, it doesn't even matter. Hell yeah. Give me the good shit, what do we got? Ares Greaves. Do you grind your teeth in an RPG? Do they get stronger? No, they don't. And you will get headaches. And TMJ. Alright, it gets rid of all of your evasion. Yeah, I'd rather keep the evasion, quite frankly. I like the evasion. Alright, we want to go this way now. I fought you 3 times already. Okay. Look at this shit. This is straight out of the Ys playbook right here. Like, you come out, and then you're on a ledge of a tower, and you see, like, beautiful vistas, and then you go back in. That is Ys 101. I'm talking, like, Ys 1, Ys 2, Ys Origins. That kind of shit. You know, when they just made a game once, and you only had to buy it once. You know, back then, in the before times. Dude, fuck corporations, man. I'm so tired. So goddamn tired. Turn the wheel! No, I don't want to do it. Not yet. Not yet, not till I've fully explored, because I don't know if I'm going to cut myself off of something in the up ahead. We'll explore, then we'll come back. I meant to hit the other spider, and now I'm paying the price for it. There we go. There we go. What's over here? Ambush all the things. Ambush all the things. Every time you take something that's not yours from a chest, Adios punches a baby palm. That's... you're making me feel bad now. Don't tell me that. Baby palms are precious. Oh man. There we go. Gimme. Proxy puppet. If you think about it, a chest is just a barrier between you and what's inside, and since when have you let those stop you? Alright, well, I've got another way to go. There we go. There we go. Path opened. Very good. And now we can open the other path by turning the wheel. Alright. We have opened the way for multiple things. Now we can backtrack really far. Lots of backtracking. Time for backtracking. Where am I tracking back to? We'll see. Hold on. Let's drop a save. Can never save too much. No such thing as too much saving. God damn it. Yeah. 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 Miss. Miss? Insta-death. There you go. Get fucked. Is it in here? Is this where I'm going? No, this is not where I'm going. Where the fuck am I going? Good lord. Alright, we gotta go that way, but first, we're gonna go this way, because we opened this path now. So this will just get me a treasure chest, right? Yep. I came here from Liberl to hide from a bracer couple that keeps looking for my... You two! Oh shit. Nice. Nice. Don't do that. Nice. Hell yeah. Lost Campbell. I cannot escape my sight. Well, if I knew I was gonna get new weapons, wouldn't have bothered to buy those other weapons. Alright, that's fine. Fuck! Don't do that. Fuck. Thank you, Joshua. Heal up. Healing on up. saving on up. Here we go. Second Sanctum. Alright, the question is this where we end? How much more is there? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how much more there is. Or second stratum is what it's called, right? Sanctum. Is it sanctum or stratum? I actually don't know. Stratum. Alright. Well, I think if we stop here and then continue on next time with an early start and we just go until we're done. Does that feel right? Does that feel like we're gonna have enough time to finish the game? Or is there like a shit ass load more to do? I think we can end it here. I think we'll be okay ending it here. And then doing the rest next time. So that's what we're gonna do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or after the fact on the YouTube VODs. However you're watching, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Today is December 19th. There will not be any streams next week. Probably. There will probably not be any streams next week. I don't anticipate streaming next week. So Christmas is on Wednesday. I am not going to be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday of next week. So Christmas Eve is Tuesday. I'm going somewhere Christmas Eve. I have to work on Christmas Eve. I would like to be where I need to go and not have to drive over there from here. So I will not be here on Tuesday, which means I would be able to stream Monday, but I'm gonna leave here Monday. That's the plan. So I'm not gonna be able to stream on Monday. So all next week sucks. Because Christmas is in the middle of the fucking week. So that's just how that goes. So the way it's gonna work is no streams next week. I might, probably won't, might bring my capture card with me. If I do bring my capture card with me, there's a possibility I could set up to stream, but I'm probably not going to do that. I am almost certainly not going to. I am definitely not going to do that. That's not going to happen. If I decide I'm going to do that, follow me on Blue Sky. You can see my @ down in the bottom corner of your screen. If I decide that I'm going to stream at all next week, I will post about it. I doubt I will. Which means the next stream is almost certainly going to be December 30th. So, a good 11 days from now. That's just how it's going to be. Just how it's going to be. So, the next stream will, in all likelihood, be the final stream of Trails from Zero. We are going to start early, probably, assuming everything is normal. We're going to start early. We'll start at 6:30, and we will go until we're done. All we have to do now is finish this dungeon and fight the final boss. That is it. And from what I remember, this final boss is the easiest in the series. From what I remember. So I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think we're going to get through it. I think we're going to be... If it takes till like 10 o'clock, then whatever. Like, I'm not worried about that. But if, you know, we'll do it, whatever we need to do. And then as far as streaming on January 2nd... Probably. That'll probably happen. That will probably happen. I don't anticipate weird stuff the week of New Year's. I only anticipate weird stuff next week. So next week, we will probably not have any streams. And then the following week, the week of New Year's, we will probably have a normal stream schedule with the exception of Monday, which will start early because it'll be the end of Trails from Zero. So that's my current plan. If things change, I'll post about it on Blue Sky. That's where you can find me. And I will let you know. But otherwise, expect no streams next week. Expect an early stream on Monday the 30th for the end of Trails from Zero. And then expect a normal stream on Thursday with what will in all likelihood be Life is Strange. That is my guess. I am expecting to pick up Double Exposure over this holiday. I'm probably going to want to stream that at some point. I streamed Life is Strange True Colors a while ago. A long while ago now, actually. Over a year ago at this point. Oh, almost 2 years ago, I think. Which was great. I really enjoyed that. And I like the Life is Strange series a lot. I look forward to playing Double Exposure. I'm probably going to want to stream that at some point. So I want to at least... the thing about Double Exposure, it is, as far as I'm aware, it's a direct sequel to the original Life is Strange, which the other games are not. They're in the same universe, but they're not directly related. So Double Exposure, I believe, is directly related to the original Life is Strange. So I will want to play Life is Strange on stream before I play Double Exposure on stream. So I'll probably lay the groundwork for that. Other things that are in the pipeline, there is a chance that I could do Tales of Grace's F Remastered. That is possible. I will in all likelihood want to play that myself first, because I know Tales of Grace's is not one of my favorite Tales games. It's one I definitely do want to replay. I would like to replay it first on my own without streaming it. And then I'll get a better sense of whether it's something I would want to stream or not. Alternatively, as far as Tales go, we could stream Legendia. That's one I would be willing to do. Exilia, again, I did stream Exilia a while ago, but I could do the Mila route instead of the Jude route this time. That's a possibility. I know Tales is supposed to be doing its remaster series thing that it's doing. So I don't know how frequently those are going to come out. I don't know what's going on with that. So I will kind of hold back a little bit with Tales just in case. My assumption is that Abyss will be the next one, because 2026 will be its 30th anniversary. So in the event that they release Exilia Remaster or Legendia Remaster or any of that stuff, I kind of want to hold off, but I can always play games more than once, so that's not a big deal. But that's on my mind. Ys 10 is something I could stream at some point. I don't know. We'll see. But my guess is Life is Strange will in all likelihood be the next thing I stream after Trails from Zero. And Trails from Zero will in all likelihood finish on December 30th. So that's the plan. 6:30 December 30th will be the next stream. We will finish Trails from Zero. We'll go however long it takes to get to the end, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will not be streaming before the Christmas holiday. So if you do celebrate Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. If you celebrate any other holidays, have a Happy Holiday. If you don't celebrate anything, have a great week. I will see you on the 30th back here at Whiskey Cactus for the end of Trails from Zero. Good night.